whatever. So I ended up getting with Akon and Boo. And the advance I got from Akon and Boo, I just paid my OGs and everybody, and they let me go.
Aha. Did you say how much it was?
It wasn't that much. I probably got 70.
That's it. 70,000 is all they wanted to say. Okay, we good. Now, 70,000 at the time was a ton of money.
Yeah,
but the amount of money that Sci-Hi the Prince has made since then would probably make those dudes a little sick. You know what I mean? Like, kind of like, damn, like we let this dude go for 70,000. He's done made millions and millions.
But I don't think
yeah, right.
I've seen them and talked to them since. They don't have any malicious. They're more proud of me because they've matured. You know what I'm saying? Okay. They have other businesses.
So you don't think it has anything to do with that?
Nah, I don't think it. I just think what it is Atlanta's on fire right now. And what I mean by that is, obviously we're in a pandemic, and this is the only city that's really making money.
Okay.
So it's like, it's so much beef, it's so many different rappers.
King Von got killed in Atlanta not too long ago.
Exactly. So it's so much beef, so many different rappers. Dudes got money on their heads, and you got guys that's neutral that'll collect for anybody. If you're trying to get some money, if you do something about you might not have nothing to do with it, but hey, bro, if I got rid of your enemy, cut me a check. We heard you had 100 in the street for him. Shit, give me 75, give me 50.
Yeah.
It's pandemic. I need some money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just so many things. The car breaking ins, home invasions. It's just a lot, man. It's just every time, as I think back on it, I just get upset a little bit because once it get to me, I feel like everybody's free game. And that's the scary part. Like, you ain't even got to be involved no more. You just be regular and still be involved in something.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, and I learned this the hard way as well over the years, is that there's always a price for showing up. You know, and you work hard, you deserve that Bentley. You got that Bentley from writing songs.
Hey, you better get out my way, boy.
You having that car is going to make certain people upset. I've gone, you know, I've never had a shootout, but I've had people turn against me, and then ultimately when you peel away the layers, you find out it was over the money. It was over, you know, you hear, oh yeah, Vlad had so-and-so, and, you know, he showed me once, and that made me feel a certain type of way, because I didn't have that. You know, and unfortunately, being flashy, unfortunately, just has a price associated with it. It's not a good price. It's something negative is going to come from it, and it's a hard thing to balance as you're successful and as you're trying to live your life and just enjoy the fruits of your labor. Is that someone out there is going to feel that they don't have it and they're going to have to take it from you, or just getting rid of you is going to make them feel better.
You know, at this point, it could be all of the above. Like, that's how I be like,
I just don't know.
That's why I say I wish I
go out of bounds.
Yeah, I be thinking in my head, should I did this, then should I just spray them niggas down? Like, I be thinking all that, but it's like, who knows how it would have went, you know? So I just did what I had to do in that moment to kind of survive.
Well, ultimately, I think it went the best possible way it could have gone.
Exactly.
You walked away
alive
from an attempted assassination. Like, I remember when I said that, I put that in my headline, and everyone kind of ran with the Vlad TV assassination tagline. You ran away from you got away from an assassination attempt, lightly injured. Your car has insurance. You could stay out the city. You don't live there and have to go back to your house and potentially see these guys tomorrow.
Right.
I can't think of a better solution to this situation. I really can't.
I mean, I can, but I wouldn't say it on Vlad.
Right. Well, but even with that,
because it's almost like I would rather know who they are. I don't want to redo it. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather nip it in the bud. I still feel like I haven't nipped it in the bud. So that's where I'm at with it. Like, man, that's the paranoia and the not having any closure part. It's like not knowing what it was. So I'd rather know what it was, even if it went bad or good, versus just being oblivious.
Well, I mean, streets talk. I think eventually you'll find out.
Exactly.
And then you could deal with it however you want to deal with it.
Oh, I'm dealing with it in a positive way.
There you go.
Like when you said assassination, I was like, huh? But then I thought, I'm a real activist. When I speak, when I do music, when I'm rapping, I'm just not rapping no rah-rah. Like, I'm really empowering, I'm really educating. So, you know, the devil do work twice as hard for guys like me.
Yep.
That's really trying to make a change. That's really going to, be able to influence the youth, be able to change laws, get guys out of prison, etc. So, he working hard, but I tell people all the time, I got the same wounds Jesus had.
There you go.
He's the only ones I got.
There you go. There you go.
Get paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit. Get fee-free overdraft up to $100 with SpotMe. Install the Chime app today and get started.
The time has come. Tyler Perry's The Oval, the most talked about show on cable, is back.
Hunter, we have a problem.
And get ready
I'm gonna kill her. She's a bit jealous, isn't she?
for one heck
If I go down, I am taking everyone with me.
of a ride.
Let her go!
Just sit down.
Come on.
Tyler Perry's The Oval, all new Tuesday at 9. Catch up on demand and now app.
Yeah, right, man. You lucky.
It's about time. What's going on? Rumor report. This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on the Breakfast Club.
Now, before we even get into that, I just want to point out that now Facebook streams of music videos will officially count toward the Billboard charts. So
Wow.
that's something new, and it's a big deal. Artists deserve recognition in music charts for the social capital they drive and the social discovery they fuel. That's what the VP of Business Development and Partnerships at Facebook had to say. So adding music video plays on Facebook to the Billboard charts is an important step in the right direction.
I concur. Because YouTube already does that, right?
Yep.
All right, now let's discuss some new music. We already talked about Drake a whole lot in his 3-pack that came out. But let's play the one song we haven't been playing on the radio, and that is the Lemon Pepper Freestyle featuring Rick Ross.
I'm telling you, when Drake raps, he's one of the best. You know what I mean? That's what I want. I want an album, full of Drake rapping. I mean, he can do that now. Like, he's already Drake. He's home already. Like, let me hit him bars.
Yeah, but it don't matter what you want. It matters what he wants to do.
Well, I'm just telling you what I want.
Come on,
Just
man.
I mean, I like the versatility though, because as a consumer as well, I like when he sings too. I like those songs also. It's a mood, so I like a variety
Oh,
of it.
man.
I like how Lauren. We were just talking about Lauryn Hill. I had this conversation with Danielle Smith about how she would sing and rap and how dope that was, and I feel like he does the same thing.
I could write a whole thesis on that one line. These days, fame is disconnected from excellence. Half the time, I gotta ask these niggas what their profession is. Like, that is very true. Fame and excellence are not synonymous with each other at all.
Now, as we just pointed out, Silk Sonic put out their first song, Leave the Door Open. That's Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. Tyler, the Creator, Tell Me How. It's a Coca-Cola commercial. Also Clever, featuring Juice WRLD and Post Malone, Life's a Mess. Saweetie put out the Best Friends remix with Doja Cat and Stefflon Don. I like that song. She's also giving away a Tesla, by the way. So there's a whole thing going on. I think you have like a month a little month and a half left if you want to win a free Tesla from Saweetie. Young Dolphin, Key Glock, Aspen, G Herbo. Really like that and break yourself. Baby Keem, this is dope. No sense.
And drop on the clue bombs with Baby Keem. Baby Keem's so dope. You know who put me on Baby Keem? Actually, Lil Dicky. Lil Dicky put me on Baby Keem some years ago. He was just like, yo, you should listen to Baby Keem. Baby Keem sounds like Kendrick if he was doing trap music. Baby Keem.
Yeah, they're related too, right? Isn't that his cousin or something?
Yeah, and I think he signed to Kendrick now. Kendrick and Dave Free, I think. Don't quote me on
They be keeping it low, you know. And Pop Smoke Fashion featuring Polo G from the Boogie soundtrack. And Pop Smoke's No Cap featuring M24, the remix from the Boogie soundtrack. Also, new album, some Little Dirk from OTF. And K-Camp's crew, which is Rare Sound Squad, they did like a deluxe album, a deluxe edition of their album. Tory Lanez, Playboy, a whole lot of new music. I can't even get to all of it, but I just wanted to give you guys
fall. I should have dumped on you. That's
previews
what I
of
should
what's
have
happening.
did.
I want to salute to Tink too, man. Tink put out a record called Bottom.
Oh man, that sounds so dope. Yes, Tink, Bottom Bitch. I love Tink's music.
Yeah,
I love like how she's
early.
Come on,
her
dude.
music sounds way different now though.
Not really. She's just gotten better. Like Tink been one of my favorite artists since Timbaland introduced me to her, and she never stops working, and she's just only gotten better. Her sound is just
good block.
evolved, but it's just a matter of time for Tink to pop off. I saw
Give me that.
From the City Girls shot
Come
her
on,
out
man.
saying she can't wait to collaborate with her on the next project, and Cardi was bigging her up last week, so it's only a matter
Yeah, I
of
think
Tink.
this is Tink's year, I believe.
I hope so. Is she still signed with
sure.
Timbaland?
No, she been part of it.
All right, now Envy, this story's for
Oh,
you.
man.
We have to make sure we get to this. So Chris Harrison from The Bachelor, he wants to go back to hosting the Bachelor franchise, and he had to backtrack on some remarks that he made. He had to take a hiatus. He made a mistake talking to Rachel Lindsay about some photos that surfaced of another Bachelor contestant, Rachel, at a 2018 Antebellum South party. Here's what the original audio was.
We all need to have a little grace, a little understanding, a little compassion.
Not a good look.
No, it's not a good. Well, Rachel, is it a good look in 2018 or is it not a good look in 2021?
Ooh, how'd you feel when you heard that, Envy?
I mean, it was foul. I mean, this is the thing with people like that. When he first made that statement, he doubled down and he tripled down on what he said. And when he got the backlash, then all of a sudden, oh my gosh, I was wrong. That was foul. Like, it is what it is. That's what you believe. That's what you honestly believe. Stick with what you.
Well, he was on Good Morning America, and here he is taking accountability.
I am saddened and shocked at how insensitive I was in that interview with Rachel Lindsay. And I didn't speak from my heart. And that is to say I stand against all forms of racism. And I am deeply sorry. I am not a victim here. I made a mistake, and I own that.
Yeah, he takes accountability because he got all the backlash and almost lost his job. That's the reason why he's taking the accountability. But he doubled and tripled down when he did that interview.
Well, Rachel Lindsay is saying she does accept his apology because it's what she needs to do to move forward with her life. She said she has not spoken to Chris directly since his Good Morning America interview, but she did watch it, and she did tell us they spoke about 3 weeks ago when it first happened, and he apologized directly then too. So that's what she told TMZ.
And I feel bad for Rachel, man, because they've been attacking her. They've been,
They have.
threatening her. They've been sending her death threats and all that, and all she did was do a great interview. So shout out to Rachel.
I don't know anything about what y'all talking about, but I think it's hilarious when people don't accept other people's apologies. I think it's incredible. There is nothing funnier than watching the person who apologized. Do you accept my apology? And the person says no. What do you do?
But when you apologize, it got to be from the heart. Like, you really got to understand it. You can't just apologize because you're getting backlash. And
Now, isn't Rachel Lindsay Van Lathan's co-host? Yes.
On his podcast.
Yes, higher learning podcast.
Because I saw him talking about them attacking her.
And shout to Van. Van stood up for her, man. I appreciate that. He really held it down.
Man, you care about The Bachelor. You don't care
These
about no
mugs
damn
not
Rachel.
making
I do. I mean, I love
anything.
my people, and I want my people to win. And I love the fact
You
that
did try to get Chris Harrison's job too.
Oh, you did.
I was joking, though.
No, you was dead serious.
I'd have took it.
You was dead serious. I know you sent some emails to the network and everything.
Well, salute to Rachel. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea, but I stand with you. I stand with you.
All right, well, that is your rumor report. Well, you must have really sent some emails. I was kidding, but your reaction lets me know you did.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Yeah. You don't know this nigga? You think he didn't really send emails?
He definitely did. Because he wasn't sure if I knew or not. He
Rashawn
said.
Casey? You think Rashawn Casey didn't send emails for real? When Rashawn said he wants something, he going to try to get something. Okay? Trust me, I know.
He probably sent a demo and everything.
Well, I just want you to know that I'm
He was on the Breakfast Club like, this rose.
going to Human Resources right now. If you're listening to Human Resources, Leonard McKelvey just called me the N-word, and I am hurt by it.
Are you pronouncing his name wrong, just like people pronounce Kamala's name wrong on purpose?
You gonna compare this
Try to
nigga
discredit
Kamala
him?
Harris?
First of all, Envy, I protected
Did you just use the N-word?
Oh, I'm sorry. But
I
anyway,
protected you yesterday. When that man came up here yesterday, we had a security breach. A man came up here and said he would not leave until he got a kiss from DJ Envy.
you protect.
I'm gonna give you a rose.
I protected him.
How'd you protect me?
I called down there and I told him, you let him know that Envy has a cold sore. So you don't want a kiss from Envy right now.
I hate y'all, man. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. All right. Well, it's time to get.
I want to see this email you sent.
Revolt. We'll see you guys tomorrow.